Hey everyone!
Hello!
Today, Brandon, where are we at and what are we doing?
We are still on board the Disney Wish for day 2 and we dock at Nassau. However, we do stay on the ship this time because we wanted to explore the Disney Wish. It is our first time and we want to show you everything we can.
That's why we're doing 2 parts because we showed so much stuff.
Yeah, a lot.
And the first thing we did on this day, we went to Marceline Market for breakfast.
We did, and then after that, we go to the worst adult area on board any Disney cruise ship to include Cove Cafe. However, in saying that, we go to the excellent,
amazing Festival of Foods.
Yeah, which was outstanding. We can't wait for everyone to see that.
And then we wrap up this first part with probably Brandon's favorite part of the cruise.
It was one of them, yes.
His Leonardo DiCaprio Titanic moment where he is king of the world.
Absolutely amazing. Just a ton of fun. So let's start our day 2.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello. Wow.
Brandon. Well, where are we at?
Day 2.
What are we doing on day 2?
So we're still on board the Disney Wish, the amazing Disney Wish. And we're coming into port rather late at Nassau, Bahamas, right?
Yeah, it's a little on the windy side, so I'm going to put some footage in. They were, I think, taking their time getting in port. We actually heard the announcement. We got Holland America behind us. And we heard their announcement, and they were saying they were coming in late, so they were actually going to leave late today.
Leave late today, yeah. So, yeah, I don't think it's a New Amsterdam, Holland America. New, spelled N-E-I-E-W. I'm sure that's correct, with Amsterdamian language.
Yeah, we haven't seen it. We were just saying we haven't seen Holland America.
Dutch.
We haven't seen Holland America in Nassau. I don't even.
Yeah.
If we have, it's been a really long time.
Yeah. So, but it's cool to see the ship. I don't think we've ever seen the ship.
I don't think so.
But from memory, no.
Or not for a really long time, like 5 years ago.
Yeah. So, but anyway, we're up. As you can see, we are still moving into port, and I got some cool footage of one of the cranes moving a Disney Cruise Line gangplank. Like they're coming down that way, so maybe Sarah can insert some of that footage too, just briefly. But yeah, so today we're going to get off the ship, just briefly.
Yeah, just briefly because we want to get photos and video of the ship from down there, and we also want to see the progress of the port construction because we've been following along the last several years since Nassau has been redoing their port terminal. So we've been checking some of that out, and then. Yeah, I think we're just going to do a ton of exploring today.
So going up to breakfast now, correct?
Yes, we are going to attempt to go to Marceline Market for breakfast.
See how that goes?
And we are hoping to do the quick service for lunch
Yep.
today.
So if any of that changes, we'll course correct, of course, as we always do. But that's our plan as of now. You ready to head out of the stateroom and look at our ship, look at Holland America, get some breakfast?
Yes, I feel like last night from Merrytime. Into the unknown!
No! Into the unknown.
Okay, so we are here in Marceline Market, and it's a little bit of chaos. I'm going to keep it honest.
Yeah, we'll talk more later. It's a lot chaos.
So this, of course, is the buffet here on the ship, and when you have a special diet, it works a little bit different. You can pre-order your food the night before with your server, which our servers did actually offer that. We decided not to. Yep. So we just found a head server. They're usually wearing kind of a white shirt, and we asked that, hey, we have special dietary needs, and we want to pre-order. We walked through some of the buffet, said some things we wanted, and then they take that list to the chef, and then the chef makes that food. Also, quickly, because they have self-service stations, they have frog juice here, so if you are a Disney World visitor and you are familiar with frog juice, they have it on tap, and it's very good. So, I will say, give them lots of options for breakfast because they may or may not have things that are available. Something may or may not be safe or be able to be modified. Like I asked for non-dairy yogurt and they didn't have non-dairy yogurt. So I ended up with a plate with some gluten-free, allergy-friendly Mickey waffles. I asked for a plant-based omelet, so we'll see if it is a plant-based omelet. And then also I asked for corned beef hash, and it actually took 30 minutes for us to get the food because the chef made me a safe corned beef hash. So, some options.
What else did you order?
I asked if they could see if the fried rice was okay, and a couple of other items.
We didn't hear back.
And those I don't think were going to be an option.
Yeah.
So, your mileage may vary. And we went in with this because we're going to get lunch in a couple hours, so we're like, we'll just have a few things, but...
We are coming on this cruise, like you guys know, to see the pros, the cons, the positives, negatives,
and
everything.
see what's different or the same from other ships.
Yeah.
So it's good to check that out. I do love that they have plant-based omelet options.
So this is the plant-based omelet you're biting into?
It is a plant-based omelet.
Okay.
It's good.
All right, so that's plant-based. Gotcha.
They're using just egg. I really like that. They threw in a ton of vegetables. Maybe too many mushrooms.
Oh.
But not too bad. I love if you have an egg allergy or you're just curious, Brandon loves the just egg too. It's delicious.
I have in the past, yes.
That's good.
Now this, she specifically said the chef made that fresh.
It's good.
And what was that?
Corned beef hash.
Okay.
Good. I will try to make you waffles
In a bit.
because I like to eat my savory before. The one thing I will say, if you were concerned about maple syrup, they do not use 100% pure maple syrup. It's one with kind of caramel flavor, so you need to use your own judgment and comfort if that's okay with you. Typically, they are still considered gluten-free, so I have not had an issue with that in the past. But again, I know some folks do not feel comfortable with that, so just something to know about. It's not 100% pure maple syrup. Bring your own, or use a different topping if you do not feel comfortable.
And be prepared to wait. And we're not complaining about that, but we said it last time on the Dream. Just be prepared to wait.
Yeah, it took 30 minutes,
Okay.
which is actually not terrible.
No.
Considering.
No, well, we got to sit and talk and look around. And then, we'll cut this really quick then. But Marceline Market's really great looking, though. It's really tight like the rest of the ship so far, and that is a negative, but we'll talk more about that on our full review of the ship. But the theming's amazing.
It's really
Yeah, theming's awesome. All right, so for my breakfast, I just got simple hash brown, bacon, scrambled eggs. Let's just Disney has always had an issue with just basic bacon, so let's bite into that first.
And they also marked everything for Brandon gluten-free just to make it easy.
Yep.
So everything he has is gluten-free as well. The eggs do have dairy, but you can get them dairy-free easily.
Bacon's okay. It's Disney bacon. Scrambled eggs. Oop. It's thought of my mother one. Normal Disney scrambled egg. I'll eat them all. Last but not least, the Incredi-Games. The legendary Disney hash brown. Second only to the McDonald's hash brown. There it is.
That's the winner.
Hash browns are amazing. I know they're generic. I know they're mass produced, but just so good. So, good breakfast. We want to try out. I'm talking the mouthful. Hold on. Good breakfast. We just want to try Marceline Market for breakfast. Make sure we did it at least once on the cruise, and we did it. We'll do a full debrief on this later, I think. But overall, good. I think we probably in the future go down to an actual restaurant.
Yeah, we'll probably do 1923 tomorrow. We'll see.
Or pre-order.
I agree.
So, yeah, really good. Ready to enjoy it?
Yes.
Listen, everyone. We're in Cove Cafe, which on the other ships, we absolutely love it. It's incredible. It's our home away from home. I don't know what's going on right here. Point blank, we've said it before, we love the Disney Wish so far.
Yeah.
However,
I will say that at least they have lots of coffee shops on this ship.
listen, this adult section on board, which you probably saw footage of as we walked here, it's terrible.
Yeah, everyone says it's
Everyone
terrible.
says it's terrible, and they're right.
Concur with that. Yeah, it's bad.
It's no good. Cove Cafe is well themed inside.
There's no space. It's beautiful in here.
It's tiny, but here's the thing: we've sat here for over 5 minutes now. Not one person's come up to ask if we actually want to
because
order
it's
food.
just a line.
Yeah.
It's just
and that's what I was about to
lines.
say. I'm not blaming the cast members because it looks like at this Cove Cafe you line up like a McDonald's. I don't know. And it looks like there's only 2 people working here. And that's not Cove Cafe. Okay.
We might be going to one of the other ones.
Yeah, the Cove Cafes typically have seats, like this in terms of an open room where you sit down. And then at the bar area where they make everything, there is like bar stools typically. But the cast members, the servers have time to come over, talk to you, see what you want. I can't blame them because people just keep getting in line like a McDonald's or a Burger King or something. So we'll talk more about it later, but as of now, we're going to wait 5 more minutes to see if anyone comes over. And then we're going to get up and go. But yeah, Cove Cafe as of now is not a winner. Nor is the adult section, which we'll talk more about later. Which, oh, by the way, bring your kids to the adult sections and your babies and stuff because other people are. So why not? But no. So 5 more minutes and we'll see what we see. All right, everyone, we found the best artwork on board. Ray, this is obviously pre-production art of Ray from Princess and Frog. Ray the Firefly is the second best Disney character ever created next to Dumbo, and he's amazing. And Disney, bring him to the parks. Disney, we know what happened to him in the movie, but we can do a prequel. How did Ray get his start? We need more Ray. He's amazing. And remember, Shadow Man done lay poor Ray low. And he holds in his little hand this little squished Ray. And it was the funniest, saddest scene I've ever seen. Sarah, come on in. What do you have to say about Ray and Ray's memory?
Come closer, Shad.
Come closer.
You should have said that to me. Come closer, Shad.
Come closer, Shad. No, Ray is awesome. This makes me happy. If anyone knows where to get this art print or on a t-shirt, anything, I want it. All right, so really quick, we're heading towards the bow of the ship. But Sarah, what did you just call this?
It's a Census Spa holiday tree.
The Census Spa tree. The decorations are all over the ship, up, down, all around. We're walking by Census Spa. We're going to head out to the deck like we just said to go to the front of the ship. But say it again, Sarah.
Census Spa.
Census Spa.
Christmas tree.
Christmas tree. Let's go. So, quick update. We did leave Cove Cafe. It's been about, 45 minutes or so, give or take?
Oh, no, it's been a couple hours.
Oh.
I think.
Well, here's what happened.
We've been all over.
We have.
People have missed me. Bad vloggers.
We are. But here's what happened. We left. First time ever. And I mean, out of all our cruises we've done, we did not get anything to drink, nor will we get anything to drink in Cove Cafe. Sarah, I'll let you talk, then I'll wrap it up on this one maybe, because I'm going to be a little more negative than Sarah, but go ahead. Oh, I'm going to be.
Well, I will say that, and we noticed this with the other coffee shops too, because we actually went to the coffee shops on deck 4 and 5 midship to see if we could coffee there, and they were all jammed. Here's what's happening. No one is sitting down. Everyone is just getting things to go, which is fine. Everybody can get things to go. That's totally up to you.
Of course, yeah, not an issue, not an issue.
We've done it for ourselves.
We've done it.
But what it's doing is making long lines, and then no one else who's sitting down
gets served.
Gets served to get any coffee.
We didn't get any love.
So I'm like, do we need to get up? And nobody tells you, so it's very confusing.
But no, it's not confusing. It's wrong.
Well, the whole little Cove Cafe, which is tiny, the whole space has tons of seating in it, so it is tiny.
Yeah.
The intent that you should sit there and be cozy.
There's literally, we showed you. There's iPads with what you can order. They're supposed to come over to you, ask what you want, but no, literally there's no one came to us. We weren't acknowledged. No one came over to us. So we left, and we're seeing that everywhere. But by the time we left, we were there for like 15 minutes. People just kept coming in. It wasn't even like the cast members were keeping, okay, these 2 sat down. So when the next people come in, we'll go get the people that sat down. They just keep taking care of people in the line. So he said this off camera, but I'm going to speak for us. We'll be back on the Disney Wish again someday.
Oh, there's so many things about the Wish I love.
Yeah, we're going to get to that. But no, we want to be honest. And the adult section is terrible. Oh,
Terrible.
yeah, we'll talk more about it later, but even just to get out of the adult section, you have to go all the way back around.
Which we knew ahead of time.
We did, but it's a disaster.
It's too narrow.
It's a disaster.
And I feel bad. Although, I will say we've been wandering the ship, so we'll show some of the highlights
The
there.
ship's gorgeous
The
overall.
Chippendale Quiet Pool
Is where it's at.
forward is where it's at,
Yeah.
and I highly recommend it.
Over the adult section.
Over the adult section, it was very chill. Yes, the pool itself was not operating when we went up there because it's quite windy, but still very chill. And everybody we know who are, like all of our friends who've been on the Wish already, were saying Chippendale Quiet Pool is the place to go.
So,
And we concur.
yeah. So with that, sorry, no Cove Cafe review. Who knows if we'll ever get one here. We're not going back to the adult section on board this cruise.
I hope so. I want to know what
No.
non-dairy milk they have.
But that's in the future, not this cruise, right?
No, but I want to try maybe the other coffee shops.
Absolutely,
Another
yep.
point.
Yeah, absolutely. So, ready to go explore? All right, so the staircase to go to the front of the ship is up here. Oh, Pluto's, this is, yeah, I want to show everyone this. We are at, here, can you turn around? Right here. Pluto's Corner. This is obviously for service animals, therapy animals. Very cool. It's a little tucked away back here, but it's at near the fore of the ship on the port side. So if you, a loved one, a friend, brings a service animal on board, I think it's really cool.
Yeah, that's
Have
awesome.
a fire hydrant here. Pluto's Corner just tucked away back here. You totally miss it unless you were just exploring like we are. But very cool. So thumbs up, Disney. Bow of the ship, front of the ship. This is amazing. No one's here. All right, we have made it to the bow of the ship. This is awesome, everyone. And so up there, that's the bridge deck up there where the two things jut out, I believe. I'm assuming those are staterooms right there, I guess, but I'm not sure.
I think so.
Yeah, so this is incredible. You can see all this awesome technology. There's a radar thing here. It says do not paint, doesn't say radar. But still, again, you got your infrared cameras here. You got this is awesome. So Disney, good job on this. This is impressive for me. What did Leonardo DiCaprio say? Which every human being on Earth has now done at the bow of a ship. So why not join the masses? I'm king of the world! So we just came down from the bow of the ship really quickly. The negative thing about it, and I forgot what channel mentioned it, but it's very true. If you are having mobility issues, or if you have mobility issues, canes, walkers, chairs, whatever, the only way up there is with this. And you can't just run it. I think you have to get a cast member to help you. So, yeah, you can get up there, but I would say this deck and going up to the top where you just saw us is not very ADA compliant. But yeah, it looks like you can, but I don't know how you go about doing that. I'm assuming you got to get the cast member to make it a time or something like that. So not very user friendly, but it is available, and I'd say get with guest services or something like that. Right. It is hot out. We're heading inside. You just saw us over by the wheelchair lift, but Sarah,
Promenade deck is the best deck.
It was.
Prefer if you're on the Disney Wish.
yeah, if you're on the Disney Wish, not so much. Oddly enough, the cushions don't go all the way down like they do on the other ship.
That's kind of weird.
They're a little half mini cushion, so your legs are touching the actual wood,
Yeah.
fake wood. So that's kind of odd, and it's where it's like nothing really hanging over you like on the other ship. So that's kind of sad. We'll probably be out here eventually to sit.
Yeah, not while you chillax on this one.
Yeah, I don't think the goal of the Wish is to have you chillax. At least not. But,
I don't think so.
I don't think so. All right, we're heading back in. Sarah, what did you say before we started filming?
Explore the ships.
Explore the ships. Listen, we've said it before.
other people have said it, unless it says like cast members only or do not enter or something or crew only, say it again.
Explore the ship.
And why should we explore the ship, Sarah?
Well, because there are places that you may have not seen, or places that you've been to that might be nice and quiet and chill, and
Yes.
you might be able to get cool photos or see more of the place that you missed when
Yeah.
you were there previously. Like we're in Arendelle in the hallway right now, and
No one.
the doors are open, so you can see in the dining
Yeah.
room. We're in the hallway. It's super cute and chill.
Yeah. And
And it's
again,
another way to see all the details because there's so much
there's
detail.
so much detail here. That's the one thing. I want to explore the ship in more detail. That's why we can't wait to come back. But yeah, explore, because we have Arendelle to ourselves right now.
Yeah, and again, there's tons of places on the ship that are jammed, which we talked about, but tons of places that are not right
Yeah.
now that are great to check out and again see
Very
all
good.
the details because
Everywhere.
there's so much in this restaurant. They've done a great job with it.
To quote Lou Mangello, up, down, and all around.
Sure.
So, but what are we doing now? Lunch, I think.
I think we're going to see what lunch looks like.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous that it's going to be jammed, but
Let's
we'll
go.
see what we see.
And we're going to the top end.
Yeah, Festival of Foods.
Let's go. All right, so Sarah is talking to a chef. We are at the Festival of Foods. I won't record too much, but we're getting back.
Okay, so I would say about 30 minutes later, we have some food, which actually was pretty good. So we got more food from the Festival of Food. Festival of Food. Yes, Mickey and Minnie. So there's multiple stations. We'll talk a bit more about this when we're not by a giant family. But we got items from the barbecue station as well as Donald's Cantina. Anything else, Brandon?
I think that's it for
Yeah,
now.
well, maybe when we are someplace quieter, we'll talk a little bit more about the process.
No, we will. I think. Yeah.
And what we got.
I think we're going to review the food now.
Yeah.
And then what we'll do is what Sarah just said. When we're done here and not in all the noise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at this.
So amazing.
We will then explain how we got all this.
Yeah.
So keep watching.
Yeah.
So that's Sarah's. And one more thing from Sarah. What else did Sarah get?
I got a fajita bowl. I'm
Look at
excited.
that. Look at that. Look at that.
It's like Chipotle. Okay, so I snuck a bite of my fajita, my rice bowl. Some rice, beans, some pulled pork, some regular dairy-filled cheese, some fajita vegetables, corn salsa, and some guacamole, and it is so tasty.
Is it good?
Everything tastes super fresh, really good. I love the salsa. The pork is fantastic. And I'm drinking all this.
All right. So what do we got first?
Corn salsa. Pretty good.
Good.
Potato salad because it's in the sun. I should eat that too.
Yeah, we're a little sunny out here.
Standard, typical potato salad.
All right. So what's next? Pork. Pulled pork is good.
Pulled pork's great.
What's next?
Good smoky flavor. Probably go with the brisket. So I've
The
been-
brisket.
Yeah.
A brisket. Something that a flour making that. What's that nursery rhyme? I don't know. Good too. Okay.
All of it's really nice.
What's next?
Sausage.
Sausage. We're just eating all the things back to back to
I'm
back.
sorry, I feel like I'm going to have to do like a voiceover of all the things that we're trying here, but this is the chicken.
And we will. Well, we're going to talk more about it later.
Chicken's good.
Chicken's good. Does everyone remember in The Fifth Element when Lilu says, chicken, good? Leave a comment if you remember Lilu, Mila Jovovich in The Fifth Element. So good overall. It looks great. Plating looks
In
great.
terms of the quick service and options on deck, this is awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
Like super step up.
Awesome.
Again, we'll talk more about the process later, but the quality is excellent.
Awesome.
Very, very good.
Okay, my turn. Let's start with the one that was in the sun and kind of getting nasty. Just the regular mac and cheese, which we had. Watch our video yesterday. Our room server, our room service
Bosco came down with this mac and cheese yesterday for me. He ran all the way up there. It was amazing. Same as yesterday. Really good. But
Try the pork.
pulled pork.
It's good, right? I know.
Delicious. That is, hold on. This meal is already better than my entire meal at Arendelle last night.
Oh no.
But by the way, Arendelle is still amazing. I wanted to say that. Just I didn't like the food. But now what is this?
Brisket. It's beef.
Now Sarah, I'm noticing some fat. Am I supposed to eat that part?
Yeah. Go for it. You can cut it out. Nope. Oh, you got some fatty brisket.
I don't like fat.
Yeah.
I'm cutting the fat off and giving it another shot.
But you got some steak tacos.
Right. No fat on the brisket.
I know.
It's so soft.
I know.
Oh, I'm not a fan of fat, so for me to cut around the fat one, oh.
I told
okay.
you.
That is delicious. Okay. All right, so we are now randomly in the Incredi-Games.
We're in the Hero Zone.
The Hero Zone.
Incredi-Games.
Incredi-Games, yeah. It looks pretty cool so far. I like the mist or kind of fog in the air. It's hard to describe. I don't know if other videos or our videos are showing it. It looks like it's actually some kind of fog or mist, making it look, I don't know, I can't describe it. I like the neon. I like the pulse. These, when the game's actually going on, are kind of changing colors and everything. It's cool. So we're going to watch one more run through here, and then we're going to get out and maybe go get a drink.
Yes, and some of you have said you wanted to see us do this. We do not want any injuries, y'all.
Yeah, no injuries. And they were talking about injuries, too. We don't have it on audio, but she was. The announcer girl was. So, anyway. Ready? All right, so very quick. We stopped in the Grand Hall to get photos with the tree and everything, and we didn't get their names, but a couple was kind enough to take a ton of photos of us.
Yeah, that we took photos with them.
And we took photos with them, and hopefully,
For
and
them,
yeah,
yeah.
hopefully we can maybe insert a couple like that and everything. But really quick, where are we now? Right outside 1923.
Which is also here in the Grand Hall
Yep.
area. And we've seen this on many other vlogs.
Yeah, we're not the first.
Just a pro tip, do make sure you look at all of the different artifacts and work from the Imagineers and folks who put together the Disney Wish. It shows like design elements and theming choices and choices of like
Even carpeting.
tiles,
carpeting. It's awesome.
Kill coin,
And
all
this
sorts of
is-
cool stuff.
That is a scale model, 1/400 scale. Tiny but mighty.
Yeah, so there's really cool stuff here to look
Very
at.
cool, yeah.
And no other ship really has that.
Not that I know about, no. Unless it's hidden away somewhere tucked in a secret area. But no, by all means, if you come on board the Disney Wish, spend some serious time right outside of 1923 looking on both sides of all this amazing pre-production artwork and design stuff, because it's only probably 1/1,000,000th of a fraction of all the work they put into this show.
Yeah, but it's all the way through. If you go from here all the way around here in the Grand Hall, you'll see it. So, very cool.
All right, continuing on.
Continuing on.
We just found a Disney duck. Cruise duck. It's
It's an
Olaf.
Olaf. Oh
Just found it
my
right outside the
gosh.
Roy O. Disney side on the 1923.
Congratulations. You found a duck. Keep a duck. Find it. You
We're
found a
keeping
duck. Keep or hide, you decide. I cannot talk. So this is, we talked about this in our Disney
Our last video.
cruise vlog series, but one of the very popular cruise traditions on lots of cruise ships, also on DCL, is for people to hide ducks on the cruise ship.
Awesome.
And you can find it, you can keep it. This one was hid by the Ramirez family.
Ramirez fan?
Ramirez.
Awesome.
Yep. And hashtag Cruising Ducksy. Real hashtag on there. And yeah, this one, people have been in our cruise group at Facebook posting like holiday kind of ducks, and we didn't know if we'd see a duck.
And there it is.
But we found one.
Awesome.
So we will have to decide if we're going to keep it or if we're going to hide it.
Awesome. And like that, just like
Back to
that,
the room.
we're back in our stateroom. We are going to do finally a room tour soon.
Yes, we are going to do a full room tour, and then we did want to recap because it was very loud on the pool deck about how we ordered, what we got at Mickey and Friends Festival of Foods, and sort of tips, tricks, and recommendations. And we've only been once.
We've
so
only
we're
been
not
one
pros
time.
yet,
Yeah,
so-
we're not pros, so.
But I want to go back.
It was pretty dang good. My only issues are not with the food; it's with the seating and everything. I know how hot it is out there, but that's a whole other thing. Forget it. I want Sarah to mainly talk. Oh, by the way, we are
I was
drinking.
gonna say, do you want to quickly say we did get an afternoon? So, interestingly enough, today most of the lounges, Hyperspace Lounge is open. It is jammed, but a lot of the other lounges right now, and it's 3:00 in the afternoon. Most of the lounges in the
Are
main
shut
area
down.
are shut down either because of tastings. There was a wedding,
wedding.
at the Bayou, which was so pretty.
Congratulations to that couple. We saw them later on, or just a minute ago, walking back through them,
taking
taking
photos.
professional photographs in the atrium and everything. Grand ballroom,
Grand Hall.
They looked very happy. We were actually happy to see them. So on the off chance and a billionth of a chance you ever watch this, congratulations.
Yeah, it was so pretty.
Hopefully it's a good life you guys have together. So
Yeah, and a great place to get married.
Yeah.
The beautiful looking photos. So.
yeah.
But a lot of the places were closed. We wanted to get kind of a quick drink. So we ended up actually going to the Wishing Star.
I think it's called the Wishing Star. If not, you'll put a comment.
The
in
Wishing
there.
Star Cafe, which is one of the coffee shops, but they also serve alcohol there. So what did you get?
I just got a double. They didn't have Crown.
You got
and
Woodford
guys know-
Reserve.
Woodford Reserve. Sorry, a double Woodford Reserve on the rocks.
But you failed because you were going to get it neat, and then you
I was
just
going to get
forgot
it neat.
tell
I
me.
just forgot. My fault. Completely my fault. I still love it on the rocks. At home, we have whiskey stones and everything, and of course that doesn't dilute it. And when you drink whiskey while playing your PlayStation 5 or something like that, you get in the zone. Does everyone remember the X-Men animated series? Anyway,
We did go by Worlds of Marvel, so
We
Brandon
did.
has been on a. There's no X-Men yet in
well,
the Disney
That's all-
Marvel
yeah,
Cinematic
we're-
Universe. We can go on about that. And then I
except
just
for
got,
Multiverse of Madness, Professor X, but he's not real. So, anyway,
He's in the multiverse. Okay.
Anyway.
Anyways, and then I also just got a glass of Moet and Chandon Imperial.
Moe.
They did not have Tattinger on hand, so that's what I got.
Yep.
So yeah, we're just having a little afternoon.
As we,
Drink?
yeah,
'Cause we're on
afternoon
vacation.
drink because we're on vacation and we're allowed to.
Yeah. So
But in terms of ordering,
going
Sarah,
back to Festival
go.
of Foods. So it is a quick service. It is, you get up to the line, you order what you want. Now, if you have a special dietary need, that is much trickier. And of course, you want to use your own comfort and judgment, and you want to ask a lot of questions and talk to folks to make sure you're getting something safe and something that you feel comfortable eating. So we, just like Marceline Market, and just like we would on any of the other ships, we looked for, well, we asked somebody at the station. We got in line and we asked and said, do we need to talk to a head server? We have special dietary needs. And so they went and got a head server who then helped facilitate the order.
However, I want to say something. I wrote her name down on mine. Sarah can put a caption
Selah?
in. Selah from St. Lucia.
So yes, we talked to a cast member at we first went to the barbecue because we thought that would be the one that we could both eat at.
Yeah.
I did not know if you'd want to go to, well, first of all, Donald's Cantina, which is where my number one spot was beyond jammed. So we ended up going to the barbecue spot. We got in line. We let them know that we have a special dietary need, and they said, we'll get a head server. So that's what they did. And in the meantime, one of the folks who was helping do the cook prep, and I think probably one of the leads, came and talked to me and said, let's start talking through some of the options before the head server comes. And that way, if there's any questions or concerns, I can also help. So we did actually talk through a bunch of stuff, especially with Brandon's allergies because of chicken and turkey. And he said that they were cooked in different ovens, so there shouldn't be any major issue of cross-contamination there. They would make sure they got stuff from the back as opposed to the line, because it's just like a buffet line. So then Selah came and we talked through what we wanted, and just like Marceline Market, we said, okay, here are some options. If it's not okay, then we won't get it. And she said and made sure to double check that we would have all of our food prepared from a different area versus right off the buffet line.
She was great.
And then while we were there, I asked her,
Oh, yeah.
Is it possible for us to order? I said, if we ordered something from Donald's Cantina, should we get in line again, or can we also order it from you? And she said, no, I can do all of them. She's like, we have multiple head servers, and we'll just all work together to make sure we get the food that you wanted. So we talked through that, and we got food from there too. And again, she was like, we will make sure it's all from the back. If you want to watch it, you can. If you want to go find a seat, you can. Totally up to you.
She offered to let us watch them make it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So she was like, if you want to be over there to make sure, she's like, but I promise you we will make sure everything is from the back. Because again,
tasted great.
I wanted to make sure. I had heard a few different reports from people saying that they were getting the items right off the line and people were feeling uncomfortable, especially with Donald's Cantina. Less so with the barbecue, because I think pretty much most of it there, except for the cornbread and the mac and cheese, is gluten-free. But Donald's Cantina, of course, they have tacos and stuff. So if you're taking the spoon and you're dipping beans into one and then into a rice bowl, you're going to cross-contaminate it. Which is like the issue of places like Chipotle, unless they get it from a safe place with fresh silverware. So she was like, no, we'll make sure that we get that okay for you. So I felt comfortable. She seemed very on top of it.
She was on point, yeah.
And yeah, again, just like everything else with the different buffets, they will tell you, no, we could not accommodate this. Yes, we could accommodate that. So it is probably a little bit more frustrating than, say, Disney World, where you can actually look at ingredients binders. You can make judgment calls about spices. You can make, you can read if something says it's made in a facility and you're not comfortable with that. So if that is something that's of a concern to you, definitely articulate that to a head server to see if they can get you more information. And like on our last cruise and the Dream, I questioned some donuts we got, and they brought me the package.
That was day 4, right?
Like
Or no, not day 4. That was the last morning. Debarkation day. They literally brought her the package that came in, which was very cool.
Yeah, so we always say this in all of our videos. Be your own advocate.
We do say that.
Use your own judgment and comfort level. If it's something you're not really comfortable with, then I would say maybe dine at the main dining. Overall, I felt like they were really taking into consideration, and they were very clear that they were going to not get stuff right off the line, which was great. And it did take some time.
It took a little time, but
it took 30 minutes. I timed it from when we ordered with her to when we actually got the food. So it took 30 minutes from the actual ordering.
Okay.
And I'd say about 5 minutes before the head server, before she came out and chatted with us.
Yeah, but she was great. You guys already saw the food after we were done eating and we've walked around. Still no issues with it. It was delicious.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. You're feeling good. Your
feeling
arms
fine.
and stuff didn't show anything from like
feeling
chicken.
fine. Really solid, and it was better than I thought it was going to be. I think that's what the Wish is shaping up to be. Yes, especially today, we've talked about some issues, some stuff we don't like, which is, I think, very fair of anyone to do. We've done it on the other ships too, but overall, as of this is day 2, it is actually going better than what we thought, and partially our fault for probably assuming based off other people's videos and stuff, but everyone's entitled to their own opinions and their own, I don't know, their own truth. But you know what I mean?
Well, and open hearts, open minds.
Yes.
Like you go into it with, we're trying to go in with no major expectations.
Yeah, we didn't come with any huge expectations, good or bad, really.
Yeah.
We're kind of in the middle.
But the food has been great, and I will say,
except Aaron,
well, your food was not great, Mary.
Your fish was delicious.
I liked my food.
Watch day 1, everyone, if you haven't.
Yeah, so we're very pleased. So if you have questions about the barbecue, and we may try to go back again tomorrow, maybe we'll try the pizza in the grill station next time.
Yeah, that's the only negative thing up there. It is very, very crowded.
Yeah, the seating is also
good.
very sunny.
Yeah, very sunny. Heat's just barreling down on you. And a cast member said this. What did they say? The Wish is bigger but tighter, or something. What did they say?
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, the Wish is the biggest Disney cruise ship, but everything is so squished in, and there's no debating that. I'm assuming Disney will rectify that on a future ship someday, years and years down the road. But yeah, they made it it's squished up there. There's no way around it. But in saying that, if you don't mind that, like us, if you can work through it, the food was delicious and highest of high recommends, highest to high.
Yep.
So I may have just said a little negative there, but I want to really propel the positive forward because it was great. I also want to say one thing, then we'll cut this section right here because we have gone on a little bit. I love the theming up there.
Oh, so cute.
The theming up there is freaking adorable. I love the animation of the animated looking characters, the Fab Five or whatever. Everything looks great up there. The theming on this whole ship is amazing.
Yeah, so cute.
But we are going to sit here for a bit, and then we intend, as of now, to go see Santa and Mrs.
30 minutes.
Yeah, we got to see Santa and possibly Mrs. Claus. All right, so we were going to go maybe see Santa or a show or something, but
it's not a show. It is a Santa meet and greet.
Yeah.
However, we did get some nice footage of Santa and Mrs. Claus
which
coming down
was awesome.
and hanging out with the kiddos.
Yeah, which was great. And
But what did we do?
we bought artwork and this little almost tucked away nook.
Oh yeah, I feel like a few people have talked about this, but we really haven't seen a ton of it. So instead of an art gallery on the Disney Wish, they have these kiosks with a little bit of displays here. If you have been to Walt Disney World and you have been to the Riviera Resort, this would be very familiar to you. They have these kiosks, and you can actually explore a ton of different artwork.
Yeah. I want Sarah to say it again. How much? A ton.
A ton.
Yeah, there's more than what you think on
We'll
the initial
show some
screen.
B-roll
Yeah.
here.
Go in to all the options. There's a ton of artwork.
And there's Disney Wish specific, again, just like Riviera, there is Wish specific art. So if you see art around the ship that you like, come to this kiosk if you want to buy something, because
Absolutely.
they may actually have it here. We got what we show
We
the
got
Big
some
King
more.
of the Disney Wish, which we love. We're getting a canvas of that, and we planned and saved for that one.
We
But
did.
then,
I saw
Brandon impulse
beautiful,
purchase.
precious baby Dumbo. I impulse purchased a baby Dumbo print, not canvas. We got the Wish artwork on canvas. But I got my baby Dumbo, fluttering his ears and flying.
And we're going to get that framed when we get home.
We are. So, yeah, very cool. But there's two kiosks. This one is down right now as of filming and it's not working. But this one is working.
Yeah,
So,
and so when you order, you fill out everything just like you would at Riviera. You fill out your personal, but then here it says we have to go to Mickey's main sale to pay before the cruise ends.
they didn't
so
tell you that in advance. But
We did not know that. We thought we were going to pay for it with our ID card, but
we'll tap things right there.
yeah. So you're going to pay for that way, and then you will ship. They'll ship it to you. You'll get it in a few weeks
Yep.
for your home. So
Very cool.
it's very cool. Great way to get art if you like art, and also Wish specific art.
Yeah, awesome.
Because the art on the ship is amazing.
It is really cool. So, with that, time to keep it going.
So that's the end of our part 1 of our day 2 cruise vlog on the Disney Wish.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing you guys in part 2, where we do our epic room tour. We visit Nightingales Lounge. We have dinner at 1923. And if you wait around for it, we have our very lengthy debrief, which we know you love.
And you just may see both of us a little tips in this video.
You really might. And with that, thank you to our patrons on Patreon and our subscribers. And we will see you in part 2 of day 2.